Hi, this is your cruise director for another Plain Truth video. I haven't touched base with you folks for a long time, and I thought it was high time I did. On a personal note, I've had some health issues over the last few months, which I am pleased to report have now pretty much been rectified. My sister, my sole surviving sister, I might add, has got some health issues that are not so easily treatable. She has emphysema, and as most people realize, that only gets progressively worse and worse and worse till you pretty much can't go on any further. My sole surviving brother-in-law has been fighting cancer over the period of the last few months, and I am pleased to report that as of now, he's holding his own. On a financial note, it's a sad state when a man of my advancing and declining years has to work two jobs in order to make just enough to stay a little bit behind, but that's the reality I live with. My dear wife, who I cherish above all things, is working 3 full-time jobs, and her health isn't good either. But we keep swinging for the fences, and hopefully one day we'll hit a home run. Now, in terms of my colleagues at work, I work with a very fine bunch of young people, and it's been a privilege and pleasure to know each and every one of them. I want to take a moment to make a big shout out to Steve and his gay friend Justin, who I work with at the Wally. You know, I love you guys. You're like my own sons in many regards, and I value your friendship a great deal. So keep on working, boys, and I'll see you again soon. Now, on a world front, we have our boy Vladimir Putin. Rootin' tootin' Putin. Most people think he's a crazy, warmongering son of a bitch, but quite the opposite is true. He's a very, very, very highly trained, very competent, extremely intelligent man. The one thing you can always count on Vladimir Putin to do is what's best for him, first and foremost, and the Russian people, second and second most. If he thought it was in his best interest to go to all-out war with the United States, he would, without any hesitation, because he believes his cause is right and just, the same as we do. Hopefully it doesn't come to that, but you never know. One day it very well may. Now, to the other side of the coin, the battle in Syria. We back one side, Russia backs the other. Russia stated categorically that if their people are attacked, they will retaliate to an extreme degree. What that means exactly, who knows? Conventional, thermonuclear, who knows? Only time will tell. I do hope cooler heads prevail, however. And lastly, but not leastly by any means, we've got the fat little fuck in North Korea against the tall fat fuck in America, namely Donald the Dumpster Trump, and the fact that they keep having a dick measuring contest. Now, since they're both fat, I think having a dick measuring contest is pretty much redundant. Militarily, we could stomp a mud hole in Korea and walk it dry and never even break a sweat. We wouldn't even have to land one pair of boots on the ground. We could do it all from the sea and the air. The downside to that equation is, however, that China has made the point crystal clear that they would involve themselves immediately if their interest were threatened or the interest of their ally North Korea were threatened. Now, in of itself, who gives a fuck? They can blow their trumpet all they want. I'm not impressed. The thing that impresses me is the fact that they can and will put 100 million men in uniform almost immediately because they have the manpower reserves to do it. And if China thought it was in their best interest militarily, politically, or financially to square off against the United States, they too would do it without any hesitation. Does that mean their leadership is crazy? No, far from it. It means they're very highly motivated to do what is most politically and financially expedient to them. They don't give a fuck what we think. And in their place, I wouldn't either, quite frankly. Let's see, what else did I have to say? Oh, I thank the good Lord above for all the beautiful, beautiful weather we've had lately. It's very, very much appreciated, as opposed to rain or any other of the nasty shit that fall generally ushers in. I'm having trouble speaking today for some reason. It just feels good to be back on the air talking to you people, and hopefully I'll be able to do it again soon. I apologize for the long absence, but as I explained earlier in this video, I had some other more pressing matters. Now that those are slowly beginning to be ironed out, I'm back to let you know I can really video them down.